Here's how to determine the correct orientation for your camshaft sprockets on really any Polaris 570 engine. They're actually interchangeable, so they can be used for an intake or an exhaust sprocket or cam. So these sprockets are actually the same part number. I'll show you how to orientate them so that you can set your timing properly, because if you set it the wrong way, if I set it like that, the sprocket, you're never going to get your timing right. So what you're going to want to do is take that off first. When your camshaft is sitting in there, when you set your timing, they're going to look about like this. Those lobes, see how they're sitting? These ones are pointed that way, these ones are pointing that way. That's how it's going to be when you set your timing. So when you set your timing, this E and E, this is my exhaust cam, they're going to be level or parallel with this surface here. And so if I look at that sprocket while I'm orientating it on the camshaft and keep note of how these are pointed, I can determine where that needs to be or what orientation it needs to be in. So let me show you what I mean here. So if I take this sprocket here, set it on here, let's find the bolt holes here. All right, so we're lined up with bolt holes. Let's see if we're set up right. So we can see also direction matters as far as how it sits in here. This is an intake, and so it's gonna be sitting this way. We can't look at it like that, right? Then we'd have duplicate cam situation here. But so I'm gonna be sitting in the head just like that when I set my timing. Now look at this. All right, my intake hash marks are upside down right now, so that can't be right. If I flip these around, now my intake marks are vertical like they should be. And if I imagine that thing sitting down in there, they're going to be sitting parallel with that surface. So that's how you determine how to orientate it on the camshaft, and process is identical on that exhaust cam. Just like I said, the biggest thing is watching your orientation on those lobes. Make sure they're facing the right way when you're visually checking it.